guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm going to be using the Fantasy Cosmetica Harvest of Souls palette. Haven't used this in a while. And it's very autumn, very Halloween. So it's perfect for this time of year. Go ahead and take a screenshot or find a Google image of the palette, because I'm not going to be holding up the palette every time I use a shade. And I used a lot today. So let's just go ahead and get started. The first shade I'm going to be using is Phylactery. And I am going to be placing that in my outer corner. My eye is already primed, by the way. So what's going on, you guys? What is going on? By the time you see this, it should be mid-September. Hopefully the weather is more hoa than it has been, because in mid-Michigan it's been in the 80s. So I'm looking for sweater weather, you guys. I'm looking for sweater weather and pumpkin spice lattes. Yes, I am that girl. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And every year I do a pumpkin spice latte inspired look. So judge me if you want. But that's just the way it goes. That's just the way it goes. That's just the way it goes. Then I'm going in with the shade Knowledge and connecting that with Phylactery and bringing it into my inner corner, creating the shape for this look. Then I'm taking my third shade, which is Undead, and going along the outer part of both of those colors, softly blending them so there's no super harsh lines. Then taking the shade Patience and blending it on the outermost part of this look. All right, now I'm going into Immortality with my finger and pressing it on the outer corner of my eye, bringing it up into the crease, like so. And then I'm going in with Obsession, which is one of my favorite colors in the palette. Look at that. It's so pretty. And placing it on the inner corner of my eye, connecting it with Immortality. All right, now it's time to start on the bottom lash line. I'm going to be using the Hung Van Gogh gel eyeliner. And this is in black. Well, it's called Along the Lash Line, but it's a black. And lining my waterline pretty heavily. Then taking the shade Phylactery out of the palette and running it along my bottom lash line, smudging out that gel pencil. Oh, I forgot. Okay, I forgot something. I'm going into Eternal and placing that on the innermost corner of my eye. I forgot that. I'm using a sponge tip applicator because it's just easier to pick up the shade that way. Here we go. And then on the bottom lash line, I'm going to be going in with the shade Patience and blending out that Phylactery shade, just slightly. So I haven't added lashes or mascara. I think I'm going to do mascara just because my eyes have been so sensitive. So I'm going to go off camera, apply my mascara, and I'll be back to show you the final look. Okay guys, here I am back with the final look. If you're curious what is on my lips, I'm using MAC Night Moth and MAC Sin combination. And then I went in with a little bit of my Dark Renaissance palette and pat in the shade Chiseled, just to mattify it out a little bit more and to give it a little bit more of a brown undertone, so it wasn't quite so purpley. What are your thoughts? Let me know down below. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. Press the subscribe button down in the description box so you don't miss any more content from me. Share this video because you know sharing is caring, and since you're here, you might as well watch some more videos. So there they are popping up right there and right there, right there and right there, right there and right there. Support your girl, okay? And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!